back to another video. Today we are talking about how strong is Kabuto. Now Kabuto is one of the original proteges along with Anko that is one of Orochimaru's students. We see Kabuto in the first part of Naruto where he is able to at least compete against first part Naruto while he is with Jiraiya, as well as damage Tsunade. Now Tsunade does let herself be damaged in that fight. Tsunade should have handled and whooped Kabuto with ease. Of course, he does take a backseat in the first part. He does have some little feats in the Forest of Death where he intervenes a little bit. But other than that, he kind of takes a backseat. Really, his big motives, big advantages, of course, big feats come in evident of the post-time skip when it's the Fourth Great Ninja War and all his abilities. For example, Kabuto is the only one in the story, at least in Naruto, besides Boruto, because Mitsuki is of it, that is a perfect Snake Sage mode. Orochimaru does not have that mode. He tries it, but it rejected his body. Sasuke did not become a perfect Snake Sage. I don't think he ever was interested in that. I would like to see him have that form, at least to counteract Naruto Sage mode, but he does not have that form, of course. Now we all know his techniques include the Edo Tenseis that he is able to use quite effectively, summon massive amounts and have them under his control. Of course, he doesn't really do that good of a job with Madara, but again, he's Madara Uchiha. As well as that, he has the immunity to poisons because of Orochimaru's testing and Orochimaru's training, of course, as well as regeneration, healing. And I would like to say one thing, as we know in his fight with Itachi and Sasuke, he should have won that fight, but since the most broken technique of the show, Izanagi, is introduced, he has little to no shot until he learns his lesson. That's less of a more who has more chakra or who's stronger matchup, more of a I outsmarted you matchup. As well as Kabuto is exactly like that. Since he doesn't really have crazy feats, since he's more of a thinker rather than a strength, he is someone who likes to play behind the lines and not really fully endow himself in the battle. For example, Kabuto could have done crazy things to help out in the Jubito fight. He could have done crazy things, especially with his Edo Tensei technique, but he quite literally learned his lesson, for sure. Now, within that, with him being a perfect Snake Sage, that means he has access to nature energy, which we know is increasingly broken towards the universe of Naruto. Now, within Kabuto, we would have to talk about, he does have extracted chakra from Orochimaru when he was younger. I don't think that impacts him too much, but it is something worth mentioning. The only thing about Kabuto which really keeps him away from being a top tier villain or a top tier character in Naruto, at least strength wise, is that he has no specific Kekai Genkai that can really counter the Sharingan and or Rinnegan, or basically Naruto. And he doesn't have any tailed beast. He is a perfect Snake Sage. He has increasingly broken techniques, as we see in his battle and in his arc. But he is more of a thinker, and he's more of someone who wants to be behind the lines. But if he is thrown into battle, he could do some work. Now, within that, how strong would he be? At least for me, I would say he's a little bit above the paths of pain, or even Nagato to some degree. So for me, that means if you were to match him up, at least against Toad Sage Naruto and Heavy Sasuke, or the Sasuke that goes up against Killer B, he would absolutely beat the brakes off those two, without a doubt in my mind, because he has the abilities, he has the smarts, and he has that in that perfect Snake Sage mode. Also, the only problem with Snake Sage mode, which I keep bringing up, which is a big deal, is that we really don't get to see much of it. Of course, we're gonna see Mitsuki use it as much as he could, but the show is going the direction of Boruto and Kawaki, so we hope we get to see that those abilities more, but we really won't. Anyway, like and subscribe if I missed out on anything for Kabuto. Let me know in the comment section below. I would say he's just a bit over Sage Mode Naruto and a bit over Heavy Sasuke, or at least the Sasuke that faces Killer B. if that Sasuke was full health and not, you know, almost dead to rights. Besides that, like, subscribe, and let me know your thoughts in the comment section below, and I'll see you in the next one.